Emily, before we get into this, I want to see if you've ever heard of Dorothy Lane Market in Dayton. Do you know what it is?
I've heard the name, but I don't know what it is.
They have killer brownies, and I had to run over to Dayton yesterday afternoon, and I brought home killer brownies, and they are gone. I mean, like, they're these big, amazing brownies that they make. There's several Dorothy Lane Markets in Dayton, and if you know what they are, text me, 991039, because I know you're going to be on my side and be like, oh my God, those are so good.
You know, brownie sounds really good right now.
I should have brought some in. Although they're gone, the Kirsch fam ate them all.
I truly believe that.
Got to talk about cleaning. Yesterday was National Declutter Day, or it's Declutter Week, and you said you were going to get to it. 15 minutes of cleaning. What did you clean yesterday?
I cleaned nothing.
Didn't do it.
You know why?
Didn't do it.
Because yesterday was a busy day with jobs.
15 minutes to clean something up.
I felt like you sometimes, where I didn't even have 15 minutes to just like drink water.
I had 15 minutes yesterday, and I cleaned up the one side of my bathroom.
Good for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you know, at least we're holding myself accountable.
So what are you going to clean today?
My office needs it bad.
Okay, 15 minutes today. You know what? Do it as soon as you get home today.
I will attempt to do that.
You got this.
I do. You're right. I need the support. So we'll just, accountability. That's what good friends do.
Are you a talk about it person? Because, you know, no. I know a lot of people who are like that. They'll talk about doing stuff and they'll talk it to death, but they'll never actually do it.
You know what's funny? I think I'm more of a take action person, but sometimes I feel like I can be both. I will admit that. But more take action, because the talk about it, people drive me crazy. Just do it.
It drives me nuts. I was on the phone with my mom yesterday, who's, she's pushing 80, but she's like, yeah, Dad and I have been talking about taking a vacation together.
Just do it.
And I'm like, just do it. I said, you've been saying that for the last 10 or 12 years. Oh, we've been talking about going on vacation. Well, stop talking about it. Go.
But I won't lie. Sometimes I need the little boost of motivation, but not always. So
you'll talk about cleaning. You'll talk about cleaning all day long on the radio, and then you'll go home and be like, there's
tired.
There's some good reality TV on.
It's good background though for cleaning.
All right, so let's talk about what Dr. Tik Tok is saying is the new weight loss magic. It's Kirsch and Emyle, New Country, fewer commercials, New Country 103.9. It sounds disgusting to me.
I shake my head a lot because at least Dr. Google is a little more reliable.
WebMD is the worst.
I know.
It's like, ooh, I got a mosquito. I think this might be a mosquito bite. Let me search it on WebMD. You're dead.
Yep, exactly.
You are deceased, Kirsch. You are dead from that, whatever it is. That's what. Okay, so what is this? What is it? Rice Zempic is what people are calling it. It's a weight loss.
Oh, no.
Like
a weight
remedy?
loss with quotations. The idea is to soak uncooked rice in warm water, strain it, add some lime or lemon juice, and drink the starchy water left behind. Apparently, it's going to help you with weight loss by feeling fuller. It's just, and they're saying it's similar to I don't know who they are, by the way, similar to drugs like Ozempic. Naturally, there's no evidence that it works. But rice, I know there's health benefits, but I just don't think that this is real. This is going to help anyone.
Let me tell you something. You can go to Kroger, Target, Walmart, whatever it happens to be, and buy Metamucil, like fiber, which is basically the same thing you're doing here.
Oh.
And they at least flavor it nicely.
I'm not done. There's another one where if you don't want to drink that water, you can drink tadpole water.
Tadpole? What?
Yeah. It's another TikTok trend is claiming that it'll help you feel full and lose weight. And it involves
what is tadpole water?
Putting seeds. I'm just so appalled by this story.
Like chia seeds.
Chia seed, yeah. Okay, it's morning. In your water.
Chai tea seeds?
Chai tea, yeah, chai tea. Chia seeds.
Chia seeds, okay.
In your water. Tadpole water gets its name because it's the chai. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up. They expand in the water and it looks like baby frogs swimming. Chia seeds. Chia seeds. Thank you. It's just, I can't. What would you do if your girls did this and said, oh, I need to go to a real doctor? And you're like, well, what happened? And they had to tell you that they listened to Dr. TikTok.
You know what? I'm sure it happens more than you'd think. Because they'll come to me with, actually, We got asked to make TikTok chicken last night. Can we make TikTok chicken? What is TikTok chicken for dinner? And it's some chicken that's viral on TikTok now to make. So I guess we're going to make TikTok chicken. I'll let you know how it goes. I might end up in the hospital. TikTok chicken.
Okay.
Which one would you be more willing to try? The rice water or the chia seeds?
The rice water.
I do like chia seeds, though. So Jordan Davis coming on, Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs, too. Please don't try this at home. This is just a way to ruin your whole day. Yeah, exactly. Please don't try this at home. Kirsch and Emyle never told you about this. Thank you for keeping me in line, Emily, because we were sitting here and I was just scrolling through my phone and you're like, we're on. And I'm like, thank you very much for that.
Also, I just look forward to the Hump Day music.
6:41 with Kirsch and Emyle. New Country, fewer commercials. New Country 103.9, 70 today, or this morning. And it's going to be a lot cooler today than it has been. Time for the Hump Day Hoedown. We're going to get you caught up on everything going on in country music. Emily, it's your time to shine. What you got?
Okay, so Billy Ray Cyrus, as you know, is getting a divorce from Fire Rose.
You sound choked up over that. Are you okay?
I'm so sad about it. Yes, I know. My voice goes out at that time. He says, quote, "This has been absolutely the most crazy, insane scam I've ever heard of." Okay, Billy Ray. Okay. I don't think he's a good person.
He says the divorce is a scam, or the marriage was a scam?
Yes. And I just, I don't think he's a good person. That's just me. So they were only married 7 months. He seems like a wild man.
He really does.
He just doesn't seem fun to be around.
No,
and
he doesn't.
I do love Miley, though. Julia Roberts was amazed on the set of Steel Magnolias that Dolly...
That says a lot about you, by the way.
What? Oh, I know. Okay, listen, I come from the Hannah Montana era, okay?
Okay, let's move on.
Love being judged. So
Julia Roberts.
On the set of Steel Magnolias, that Dolly Parton wasn't complaining about the intense heat, which is very on brand for Dolly. When she asked her why, Dolly said, "When I was a little girl, I wanted to be famous and I wanted to be rich, and now I'm both of these things. I'm not going to complain about it." We need to live by Dolly.
Seriously.
I mean, honestly.
When I was a little girl, I wanted to be famous and rich, and now I'm both, and I'm not going to complain about it. I love her so much. I can hear her saying that.
Is Jelly Roll a WWE star?
He should be.
Yeah, Jelly Roll showed up at SummerSlam this past weekend and got right into action by choke slamming professional wrestler Austin Theory, and then went off on the ropes, did a shimmy, and then dropped another punch on him. So it might be his new calling. I need to go watch that because that sounds wonderful.
I'm pulling that up on YouTube right now. I have to find that and watch it.
And in case you missed it, Carrie Underwood is joining American Idol to replace Katy Perry. And Luke Bryan says Carrie Underwood is probably going to need extra therapy to deal with him and Lionel Richie. He even joked that he should get her a therapy gift card.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Having to hang out with that. Seriously, look at this. I'm pulling this up on YouTube. It happened in Cleveland, nonetheless,
Where have we been?
I'm watching this on my phone in the background. Oh my gosh, we're going to watch this together. Jelly Rolls, body slamming wrestlers.
I love it. So occasionally I come across things that remind me of you, right?
I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. I'm used to it. And I found a meme that perfectly describes you.
Oh no, what is it?
Did it hurt when I told you to Google it and I was right? I just feel like you would say that to someone, specifically myself.
How often does that happen where I'm like, I'll tell you something, you're like, I don't think so. And I'm like, Google it.
Yes, all the time. And
how often am I right?
I'm right about 98% of the time. I'm going to give myself that 2%.
I love that. Can you send it to me? I'm going to make it my profile picture on everything. Just text it to me here real quick so I can put it on all my socials. Kirsch and Emyle, New Country, fewer commercials, New Country 103.9 at 7:12 this morning. Emily, we always talk over these music beds in the background. And this one, you said always gets stuck in your head.
It does. Thank you. I
figured I'd use it again.
It's a
good one. This morning is supposed to be the most dangerous morning to be on the road. Did you know that?
I did not. I figured every day was the most dangerous day to be on the road.
Seriously, if you're on 270 right now, people in Columbus cannot drive.
Correct.
Now, after spending 10 days in Florida, people in Columbus look like professionals compared to the crazies down there. Man, I saw people do stuff in Florida where I'm like, how do you make it home every day?
One of my best friends moved to Florida. And I was driving with her once and I was like, "Are you okay? I feel like you've gotten significantly worse since you've lived here."
You're a product of your surroundings. Like if everybody drives poorly, you probably do too.
Okay.
So here's what they say. Today's supposedly the most dangerous day of the year to drive. A dash cam company called Nextbase crunched the numbers and found that August 7th is the deadliest day on American roadways. And they can't figure out why. They did a poll that found 62% of drivers feel like the roads are more dangerous than they were 5 years ago, which I would agree with.
Yes.
Mostly because, distracted driving, I think. But August 7th was the deadliest day on the roads. So be extra careful this morning.
Right. Is it because road rage? That's what I'm assuming. Road rage has gotten worse, I feel like.
Well, and today's going to get significantly more dangerous at 10 a.m. because that's when you head home.
Thank you. I know. I mean, I would argue that, but you're not wrong.
What drives you the craziest about drivers on the road? What's something that drives you nuts when people do it on the road?
Not using a turn signal drives me insane.
Yeah.
And going to...
Here's looking at you, BMW drivers.
And honestly, going too slow on going 35 on a 55 mile an hour road.
Oh, okay. Under the speed limit.
Yeah,
that drives me crazy.
That's the easier way, but that's pretty much, or
those are your two pet peeves?
Yeah, people slamming on the brakes a little too last minute.
You know what mine is?
What?
People that get on the highway and they come up the exit ramp or the on-ramp, right, to the highway, and they don't use that ramp to get up to speed.
Yes, I forgot about that.
They move into the highway, and we're all going 70, and they're like, oh, here I come into the right lane, and I'm doing 45. I'm like, no.
Let me just throw this out there that it has been made known that I will not be teaching my son how to drive. So we will have a better
Central Ohio breathes a sigh of relief. Sorry, I pick on you for your driving, but you admit that you're terrible at it. So
it's like I'm just safe about it. I just
You're safe. You just don't do it well.
Yeah. Exactly.
I love your honesty. It's so great. Let's see the internet debate of the week. We're going to start this, what people are talking about online, and we promise we're not going to do politics because can we just address that for a second, Emily? Does anybody ever really want to have political discussions on social media?
No, I don't even want to have them in real life.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What does it matter?
Right.
You're never going to convince somebody that you're right and they're wrong.
Thank you. So why? I don't know. I ask that all the time.
People love to get on Facebook and everything else and start going off about politics and their candidate and everything. Look, you're never going to change anybody's mind. You're just going to lose friends over it. So can we just agree to stop? It's okay. Sorry, there's my rant for today. What's today's internet debate of the week? You came across this one that people are arguing about.
Does the person flying in the middle seat get both armrests?
On an airplane?
Yes.
Yes, they do. I think they do.
I think they do as well, but apparently 52% say no. And that won this poll that was posted. And I don't agree with that.
So more people say the middle seat does not get both armrests?
Yes, correct.
No,
that's wrong.
Here's the Kirsch rules of flying, and I don't know if these are right or not. If you're on the window, you get the armrest that's right by the window.
Right.
If you're on the aisle, you get the armrest on the aisle. Because look, you're supposed to lean away from the person in the middle seat. So you've got to lean on that armrest. So the person in the middle gets both.
Honestly, I agree. I'm not going to lie. I never go for the middle seat unless I have to.
No one does.
Yeah, that's true. Or you could just, do what I do. Actually, no, I think I've had to stick my husband there before. So I just, I'll take his armrest.
There you go. Do you ever put the armrest up on the airplane if you're sitting with your husband?
That's weird to me. Even in movie theaters, it's weird to me. I don't know why.
Your armrest up, sharing a bigger love seat on the airplane, basically.
I do not do that. I like my space.
What about recline? Do you ever recline on somebody behind you?
Nope. Always forget that they actually do recline.
Good. Don't recline on the plane.
Gold star for me.
6'4", you recline into my... come on.
I am amazed at how many people honestly think that the middle seat does not get both armrests, though.
Emily, last week we gave away tickets for Coastside, the Farm Days, which kick off today. And I'll be honest, I'm such a big kid that every time this kind of stuff goes on, I want to go to it so bad because they've got all the big farm vehicles and stuff, and I want to climb on them and I want to drive them.
Well, lucky for you, we've got Alan Goss here, the director of special events from COSI. And let me just say, I also am super excited about Farm Days at COSI, but it's because I can't wait to take my 1-year-old.
Yeah, so I have a 1-year-old too, so I know
love that.
The fair might be over, but the fun isn't. This year's Farm Days, so visitors can look forward to an immersive experience that brings the farm to the city. We have several pieces of farm equipment for guests to explore, along with local farmers from the Franklin County Farm Bureau, and lots of hands-on activities from groups like the Ohio Soy Council, neighborhood artists, and of course COSI. We'll also have farm animals, which is also always a favorite.
That is, so I know, I'm sure you can understand too, that my 1-year-old would love to touch all of the animals that will be there. What kind are going to be there? I'm assuming chickens, right?
Yeah, so we'll have a lot of stuff. We work with a farm outreach group called Bring the Farm to You, and so they'll create a temporary farmyard right at COSI. We'll have chicks, chickens, ducks, turkeys, rabbits, sheep, goats, and a pig, and you'll be able to touch them safely, but also more importantly learn about them from their staff.
So what kind of equipment will be there too? Because I know I've seen so many pictures of kids riding on, not riding, but climbing on tractors and everything like that, which looks fun, but scary to me as a first-time mom, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's pretty tall, but we have a lot of stuff thanks to Ag Pro and the Ohio State University. An 8R 370 tractor with a planter behind it, a sprayer, a giant 4-wheel drive tractor. But more importantly, whether you like red or green, we've got case and deer stuff.
Oh, love that. And okay, but can adults go on it too, or is it just for kids?
No, adults can come too.
You never know. That's the beauty of COSI that I love, that, it brings out the inner kid in you.
Yeah, we have, people sometimes think of us as just a children's museum. We have stuff for all ages. But all in all, it's an opportunity to have a fun, hands-on learning experience, which is what we're all about. We want you to enjoy learning something and then take that feeling with you for the rest of your life and continue to do it.
I'm learning right now, so I love this. How long does it run?
It's August 7th today through Sunday the 11th.
How can people stay informed about future events and programs at COSI?
If you visit our website, you can check out what's coming up and then even sign up for a newsletter to stay updated. We also have an app, and that's a great way to stay informed. But we'll have Titanic, the Artifact exhibition at COSI through Labor Day. It's an incredible exhibition with over 200 documentaries.
Yes, I am very excited to check that out. I missed it last time, and I was so bummed. So I'm really happy you guys brought that back.
It'll be here for a few more weeks, so don't miss your chance. Since you have a 1-year-old, we'll also have a Paw Patrol exhibit here in the fall.
The most important thing, though, I just want to chime in, is, Alan, you just said that adults can climb on the tractors. I'm so in. Kirsch and Emyle, New Country, fewer commercials, New Country 103.9. Wait, I didn't mean to hit that's the wrong button. I was booing us.
I'm all about starting the day positive. Here you are.
Sorry, the boo is one button away from the button that plays this fine music in the background. Sorry about that. It's 8:12:69 this morning. Jelly Roll, you brought it up this morning, and I went back and watched this clip. He body slammed a dude in the WWE.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's like, I've always wanted to do this.
He looked like he fit in. I don't know if you saw this. We should post this over on the socials.
Okay. I have
this
not
YouTube
seen it.
video.
I need to watch it.
So good.
You're just
all right.
over
So
there hiding it.
You're right. Yeah. Well, I was watching it on my phone. Nobody likes when you turn your phone around and show them videos, so I spared you from that. Couple of minutes ago, you mentioned that your husband should consider himself lucky,
gosh,
and he should, because the president and I both married well out of our league. We overshot our coverage.
Well, that wasn't where I was going with it. So I was, scrolling my feed, and I thought, my husband really should consider himself lucky that I'm not an influencer. You know why?
Why?
Because I would have had to have Halloween out July 1st.
Why July 1st? So you told me the other day that you waited until August 1st to get your Halloween stuff together.
Yeah, my Halloween is currently sitting in my living room.
Okay. But it's not out. It's in your living room. It's not.
I'm about to pull it out hopefully this week. I have until Sunday. I gave myself a deadline.
All right. So you have until Sunday.
If I was an influencer, I would have to have all these Halloween things to show my followers, like how to do different crafts and have my decor up for ideas. So really, I'm doing him a favor by not being an influencer.
Your justifications for stuff are just fantastic. I mean, really, they are. But okay, why July 1st? Why not June 1st?
They might have been in June. I just saw
May 1st.
I just saw some of the accounts I follow start in July. So
perhaps April 1st.
No, because then he would think it's an April Fool's Day joke, and that's a whole thing.
Why not just leave it out all year? Why not do Halloween all year?
Because I respect my marriage.
So if it wasn't for him, you'd have Halloween stuff out all year.
No, probably not because I like decorating seasons, but I would definitely have it out earlier than August 1st.
Okay, well, there you go. Look, I'm not a Halloween decorator. Like half the time, gosh, when it comes to Halloween and trick or treat, Mrs. Kirsch and I are like, hey girls, hop in the car. We're going to the Kroger pumpkin patch because they have pumpkins outside the entrance of Kroger, and we got to get some so we can carve jack-o'-lanterns. We're such curmudgeons when it comes to that kind of stuff. We just run out of time.
I understand that. I will post my decor when it's done this weekend.
Watch on socials. I'm going to have pictures from the Kroger Lewis Center pumpkin patch.
I love that for you.
We're terrible. We suck. Why do you not watch them? Is it just you hate sports that much?
I love baseball.
They don't have... And that's it?
That's it.
You have no national pride for the U.S.?
I do. I want America to win it all. Okay. But
Okay.
I just don't watch it.
Here's two things that may get you to watch the Olympics, even though they're going to be wrapping up soon. Do you know about the two famous dogs of the Olympics?
I saw a therapy dog.
So that's Beacon. So Beacon is a 4-year-old golden retriever that acts as a therapy dog for the entire U.S. Gymnastics team, right? Offering nuzzles, licks, and cuddling whenever needed during the lead up to the events. He's the goodest boy.
I love that, and I never would have thought that they would have that there.
Right. So owner Tracy Callahan, former gymnast herself, says petting a dog or even watching someone pet a dog can lower your blood pressure and anxiety and help increase the feel-good hormone, serotonin, and dopamine, and lower cortisol levels.
Aww.
So, see what you're missing out on?
Yeah, dogs. Yeah.
Then there's the other dog. Snoop Dogg. If you haven't watched the Olympics, you probably have no idea, but Snoop Dogg is everywhere at the Olympics right now.
Do you know how much he's making?
Yes. Did you see how much he makes?
I saw the number and I stopped reading.
$500,000 a day is what Snoop Dogg is getting paid to be at the Olympics on NBC's behalf. He's a correspondent. But pretty much all I've seen with Snoop is him sitting there watching sports.
We're doing things wrong.
All in, they're saying Snoop Dogg is going to make about $15 million for his time in Paris.
Must be nice.
I know, right? Like, that's fantastic. So the dogs of the Olympics, maybe, just maybe, you'll start watching. So you're going to put me on the spot and ask me to do something live here that I don't normally do live.
Well, first, can you just give me your airport announcements?
My airport?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what we were talking about off air. If you don't know, most people don't, I do voiceover work outside of being on air, right? So I do things like in airports and on hold messaging for phones. So you want to hear my airport?
I do.
All right, you can hear this in airports across the country. Are you ready for this? See if this sounds familiar. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, baggage unattended. Unattended baggage will be confiscated. Thank you. How's that?
Sounds so familiar. I love it.
Yeah, right. All right. You want an on-hold announcement?
I do.
Thank you for continuing to hold. Your call is very important to us. Please remain on the line, and your call, that sort of thing.
Okay, so I found this story. I'm just
can't believe I'm doing this, but okay.
Warming you up, okay? I found this story about Auntie Anne's. They're going to have a perfume out, and I just need you to read this story right here in front of you.
Oh, wait. Okay. So I'm going to read this like it's...
Announce it like it's an ad or something.
Like voice it like it's a perfume commercial?
Yes. Sell me on it.
For Auntie Anne's new pretzel perfume. Okay, hold on a second. Let me look at this. This music... You know what? We'll just leave this go in the background. Let's see. Auntie Anne's... This says, this is going to be so bad. This says, imagine you're walking through a mall and suddenly being drawn in by the intoxicating smell of Auntie Anne's pretzels. The doughy chain believes you could have the same effect on other people with a spritz of their brand new signature fragrance, Need Eau de Pretzel. Is this real? They're coming out with,
this is real.
With pretzel perfume? Okay. Should I go on?
Yes, please.
Auntie Anne's says they've captured the essence of that delicious, sweet, buttery scent in a bottle. And now you can smell like the experience of passing an Auntie Anne's store. Oh, this sounds disgusting. Need will go on sale. It's called Need, K-N-E-A-D. Need will go on sale August 14th. Purchase online at auntie-ants.com/need.
You need it, right?
Did that sound good?
It sounded perfect. I think we should submit it to them.
I think we should need perfume commercials. Maybe that's in my future. Are you going to buy this?
No.
I don't know if I want to smell like a pretzel. Although Auntie Ants does smell really good. I don't know. We're going to buy you some. You're going to wear it. It's going to be great.